Stop taking my hand! Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, a Grand Arena story. We've got a good match for you today, facing a really strong player. It's going to be a really interesting one, and unfortunately, we don't know the results. Well, you will at the end, I think. You'll see, maybe. You'll have to check the comments, essentially. So here's the situation. Facing Minotauro, and I think I was going to face him one time, and he just put a bunch of just garbage on defense. He said he didn't want to face a streamer or something. I don't remember. Not trying to be disrespectful, I just don't remember exactly what it is, but it does have significantly more GP than I do. We're trying to get into top 100. You can see I'm number 106, he's number 104. He's from SL Shot First, which is a really strong PvP guild. And you can see my mods are inferior and my relic levels are vastly inferior. His level, he has over double the relic 7s, almost over double relic 8s. It's not okay. I do have a small advantage in datacrons, so that feels good. It's my birthday, folks, or it was, and I decided I wasn't gonna scout at all, and I was just gonna let my stuff carry over. So if we end up losing, I mean, it's on me, but I don't really care. I was watching my children having fun. They were being ridiculous. They were being awesome. So here's what he placed. Just stare for a while and see if this zone just brings you joy. Remember, this is the finals. We won our last two, and this is a pretty gross zone. It looks pretty easy at first until you realize that, like, Commander or Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Master Kenobi kind of require the same counters. So we're gonna have some fun there. Up top, you know, a really strong Malgus team. He's got a really strong Mon Mothma team. The Grand Inquisitor team does not have the stun cron, which is crazy, but it's still strong. And the Commander Luke team, I mean, pretty par for the course. So before we jump into the actual fighting, folks, just want to remind you that if you want to support the channel for free, all you've got to do is hit that like button, subscribe, comment, help me mount the algorithm. All it has to say is something like mount, or something like in the deep base, or, you know, whatever you want to say. But we really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support throughout the years. I can't believe I've been doing this for as long as I have, and gonna keep doing it longer assuming the support continues. So let's get going, shall we? Let's do it to it. Whoa, there's no transition. Madness. All right, let's kick this off, shall we? All right, so I decided to use Jedi Master Luke with the Ayla stun cron, and I don't know. So this Kenobi has what? I think it's just a hair under 500% health steal. So I don't know. I figured I was gonna have to double tap him at some point. Anyways, so we take all Galactic Republic Jedi so that they can all, whenever they use a special, they stun someone. And so we're just trying to stun people. But then I made this huge blunder, guys. This is not really that excusable. I forgot that Mace could. I forgot that Mace could be. I'm just embarrassed by it. Forgot that he was gonna taunt, and I forgot that Cat could just snipe him out. I thought she was just gonna do her big hit on Jedi Master Luke. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. You know, we got the Ayla stun cron, which means she gets bonus turns every time. I mean, if you watched my recent videos, this shouldn't be too surprising to you. Every time we do a special, we get a guaranteed stun, and then she takes a bonus turn. And so we kind of just run the tables on all these guys for a while. And yeah, so, you know, they'll get a little break. You know, Kenobi's got a good datacron and all of that. Of course he does. Not to mention 500% health steal. So, anyways, we've gotta get this done. And once I killed Yoda, I was like, you know, I think I'm in trouble. Like, we're missing out. Like, we needed Mace to be here. Mace would have been tremendously helpful because he could have passed turn meter from one place to another. Like, you can get a lot more turns. Not to mention, I mean, yeah, it's not good. Not good, so I guess we'll just let him kill me. At least we killed Jedi Master Kenobi, or Jedi General Kenobi. I don't know what his name is, guys. Don't ask me that. But we got through this, and I was like, okay, so here's the thing, guys. People ask me, why do you always fail on your first attack? And it's not like that I always do. It's because I know this attack is the most sketchy out of all of them. So that's why I do that. I mean, my videos are always just like, gosh, Xaereth, you ever gonna actually win your first attack? And the answer is sometimes I don't necessarily want to. I mean, I do, but I'm always on the very edge, you know. We plays a lot of stuff on defense, so I mean, against an opponent like this, it's always gonna be a tough one. So Star Killer, I mean, we've got the pretty epic Kron on Luke, and I feel like people are getting lazy with Star Killer. They're just like putting their garbage tanks with them, and so we're making them pay. This is 2 in a row. Easy enough, folks. Easy enough. So, what have I done? Okay. So, guys, we've got a live segment now. This is Sith Eternal versus Jedi Master Luke with a very good Kron. And, yeah, I'm just trying to hurry up because I got a business thing I've got to go to. So, let's get going, shall we? We needed Watt so that we could avoid ability block on Sith Eternal. That's pretty important. There, because everyone else has ability block, so, you know, it's pretty fun. Oh, look at armor. Just, dead, just like that. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to take a tank is what we're supposed to do. Oops. What's a man to do? I don't know. I guess we could put this on Yoda because he takes a lot of turns. Oh, you know, we should have put it on Cam because of all the crits, because of all the damage that he does. But okay, so no armor. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. This might be the last time we can even use this ability, to be honest. We might just die here, actually. Yikes, guys. I am pretty scared. Come on, let me have a... Oh my gosh, guys. Holy balls. I think I'm just gonna die here before I can get my roast turn. Please don't kill me. Don't target me. Kill Dooku instead. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay, so we'll fry at least one of you. Okay, good. Good. We're still probably in pretty bad shape, but, you know, hopefully we can withstand the barrage for just a minute here, at least. I mean, it'll be longer than that. I think we're dead here too. Damn it all. Man. What do we do? Let's try to fry Jolie. Okay, so one less person who can put the special on me, who can put a jihad on me. All right. Okay, it's looking slightly less grim, though it's still not great. Okay, I guess we'll try to kill Ki-Adi-Mundi here. Just one less person to do that to me. I don't know. Does that kill Hoda too? Screw you, Hoda. Alright. I see, I knew that was gonna work. That was so close. That was a little bit scary. Alright, folks, so we got through that. And the thing that I want you to be aware of, folks, is I'm constantly... So we used the Jedi Master Kenobi team. I probably could have beat that Kenobi team on the first try with Jedi... If I'd used, like, Jedi Revan and that whole crew, but the thing is, there's too many teams in this front zone to really want to be able to do that too much. So here we are. We have to use Supreme Leader Kylo to clean this madness up. because otherwise we don't have much. I didn't want to use my Kylo against theirs for multitudinous reasons. I'm just not good at that counter, at that mirror. So one of the things that I'm doing here, guys, is I'm using Hux to pass the turn to Supreme Leader Kylo. And I have to admit, I was very loath to put Night Sisters here at all, because I don't have anyone to help protect Supreme Leader Kylo, but Daka and Zombie are gonna help a lot because of that residual taunt, and it's gonna help. You know, she's pretty thick herself. Her Daka is, and I just wanted to use my Night Sisters, guys. You guys saw it last time. They were super fun, but we're trying to get the 2-turn like irresistible or undispellable stun on these characters, so that they can't build a bunch of turn meter or ultimate meter for Jedi Master Kenobi. And I mean, if we hadn't already killed their tank, their Jedi Master, or Jedi, gosh, there's so many Jedi and so many things. General Kenobi, if they hadn't already done that, this would be a lot more difficult. It just would. That's just how these things work, folks. I mean, gosh, this is still kind of stressful, isn't it? They've got the stun cron. I mean, it's gonna. I don't know what madness is gonna happen in the next set. I really don't. But it'll be kind of nice to take a break from this set, from the madness of Kenobi and Rey. I don't know. My guess is that Kylo gets one, actually. Well, maybe it's gonna be a Jabba one. Who frickin' knows? I don't frickin' know. But that Kenobi is 500% health steal, and Kylo's just like, you know what? Just go do something awful to yourself. Okay, so this is the reason, guys. This Kylo team, I did not want to try to do a mirror with it, because my opponent has faster mods. He has a lot of, like, I don't have practice at this, and I could potentially just throw away my entire Kylo team for no gain. So I thought that it would be better to try the Ayla stun cron here anyway, or instead, and that way we'd have, you know, we're kind of using leftover-ish Jedi, which, I mean, I probably ended up, I mean, I think it was the mace failure on my end, to be honest, but even if it wasn't, like, this team was available to use elsewhere, which is pretty good. I mean, it makes this match so trivial if you can use the Jedi Knight Luke cron, which I know that not everyone has it. Not everyone loves Datacrons, but man, it makes that matchup super easy. In the back, no Galactic Legends, just AdRad and everyone. So the clinch isn't over though, guys, because he's got a Relic 8 really crazy modded Malgus team, and the Darth Revan team, I ended up, after doing all the math, I was 1 speed faster on Mara Jade. She is 366 speed, and after all my bonuses and after all of Darth Revan's bonuses, I was just a little bit faster. So I really wasn't sure. Like, all I had really was Plo Koon for a tank. So like, I guess we'll just I wasn't really not sure how to tackle this, guys. I think I used the basic on Starkiller because it was an AoE and I wanted to kill Talon. That's what I wanted to do. That's kind of what we were going for here. So I don't know. People saying that this is a really good counter. I mean, they're a little wrong. We got the Star Destroyer of Healing though. We got Darth Talon. Let's try to take out Basti. Good. Okay, so Basti's gone. She gone. And now, looks like Visas Mar is also gone. Our own hope to reviving poor old Plo Koon. Poor Kloon. I'm funny. So, alright, Malik is close to death, but man, will he ever actually die? We don't know. I'll keep you informed. We finally got the healing immunity, the undispellable. It's just like, gosh. That dude is super tough to take out. So stupid Revan, man. We got Malak to share, or we got Malgus to share half the health. Like, Revan is Darth Revan is a little bit of a liability in some ways, but yeah, we got him to help with the you know, hurting Malgus thing. Like, he takes half of his health, he equalizes that health, and it just didn't end up happening. Didn't work out the way I wanted, but it was looking good for a little bit. Finally, so we dropped 9 banners, but I don't know if that's consistent or not, folks. I don't know. It worked out okay. People were telling me that was the most consistent ever. Okay, so this is kind of the thumbnail thing, guys. I mean, you already saw my Commander Luke team just destroy a Starkiller team, and then so his Commander Luke team. I mean, they're all Relic 8. They're all really good, really well modded and everything. And you guys saw me in my last match. I used a General Grievous team against a Commander Luke squad, and once again, I mean, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I decided to stun Chupio. So I remembered that we can't stun CLS. You guys should be proud of me. But I did put a cron on that gave General Grievous a bunch more potency. So that was good. We got that initial target lock thing. And then we're just chasing turn meter, of course. That's just how it works. Turn meter train for the win. And really, I mean, it's a tale of two Lukes, guys. You guys saw my Luke just totally demolish a Starkiller team, which is like a Galactic Legend level team, and it's just gone now. And granted, that's with Datacrons and everything, so that may not always be the case. But then you see General Grievous just totally demolish the same exact team when it's on defense. I don't know, who does Luke think he is? I would like to know as well. All right, so we've got bounty hunters here. I've looked at all the speeds, and I'm like, you know what? We're faster. We're fast enough with Zam. We can get the snipe off on someone. So we'll kill the Grand Inquisitor, and you know, then we'll just have to hang out for a while, and you know, we'll have to wait basically until Mando gets another big hit off. So let's just go. This isn't. So the one thing I should point out too here, guys, is that this isn't the stun cron version of Grand Inquisitor. I think I mentioned that earlier, but that makes this a lot easier. This makes this possible, in fact. So the first go, like, I could have killed Grand Inquisitor regardless because I was fast enough, right? So I was fast enough to do it. We could have hooked that up. The problem is, after that, the whole team would basically just be stunned the whole time. Like, they just stun all my bounty hunters, and it would be sad. Gosh, they couldn't believe they just killed my Relic 9 boss just like that. Like, even without Grand Inquisitor, it's just crazy, guys. So you might think it's crazy that I used the mass assist with with Grief, but instead of cleanse. But the thing is, I needed Mando. They just cleansed Mando's ability to disintegrate. Like, he needs either crit chance up or crit damage up as a buff, and they just dispelled it. And because of that, the only way to get it back is to call him to an assist. Like, if he doesn't attack, then he gets that buff again. And so having Grief call him to assist meant that Mando was going to be able to disintegrate. Now, I don't think this was a great target choice. I killed 5th Brother because he kept dispelling me. I should have probably just killed 9th Sister, frankly, or maybe 2nd Sister. Any of them, actually. I think 5th Brother wasn't doing me as much damage as I thought. He just had a flashy attack. So we ended up failing that. I don't know. I couldn't feel that bad. Like, it would be a somewhat easy cleanup, I thought. Now, if you check all the relics levels on this, guys, this is a fairly scary Mon Mothma team. Plus, they have a good Datacron on her. So, but Iden, man, Iden just doesn't care. She's like Honey Badger. She just takes. She just takes and she takes and she takes, and we keep giving anyway. Jeez. It's, so I was trying to figure out, we want to delete one character, and I didn't think my big hit from Dark was going to kill Kyle, so I decided to just kill that Hoth Rebel Scout, and I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't end up mattering. I just... You wanna make sure that if Mothra is gonna revive someone, you want to make sure that they can't revive. So there we go. Got to get rid of those teams, and now we've got to figure out these back wall teams. And I'm getting close to out, folks. So I decided to use Bad Batch. We don't have a good datacron for them. I don't even know if I used one. I think I did. In fact, you can see that I did, just kind of like right underneath my face here. But there's no Omicron on this team, and so when you dispel their buffs, those buffs are just gone. And so I mean, Bad Batch just run so roughshod over this. This is pretty gross, guys. 65. Whew. Man, that was gross. I was gonna use Wampa, and then I got afraid of the things and the stuff. I got afraid of. I was afraid of their exposes, because every time you crit someone, you get an expose. So, alright, decided to use Mothra here. And remember, we have the cool datacron that lets you keep assisting. Like, it keeps letting you promote Worthless Guy. And we got to take out Vander Chewie first, before anything. I do have the datacron here, though. And they didn't have a fast, like, a turn meter datacron on them. They had something else. I don't even remember what it was, but with Zalbar running interference and L3 taunting and stuff, it took a little bit to finally take out Vander Chewie, because he was going to keep reviving him. Of course he was, because there's the data, or the Omicron on Dash. But once that happened, I mean, okay, we can keep dispelling Zalbar. Zalbar's like, dude, what am I, chopped liver? I'm like more like chopped Wookiee. Am I right? Like, self high five. But yeah, I mean, the question was, could we kill Zalbar here, even though we could stack defense like crazy? And the answer is, obviously, very yes. Chopped Wookiee indeed. So, smells like chopped Wookiee in here. Now we've got one more squad that we've got to take down, guys. So we've got Bando. I think I put a turn meter cron on him. I don't know. He was the fastest one in the group, regardless. So I put Jay. This is kind of just a Build-A-Bear team in a way. Like, I just had a bunch of random bounty hunters, including Bando, and I was like, you know what would be really nice is if we got Whistling Birds and just killed their Boba right away. So I actually got a twofer on Bobas. Like, I just killed both of them, which is super nice. Meanwhile, my own Boba is just looking on. Both of my other Bobas are just kind of looking on, along with their dad, at, at the situation. But, alright, so we gotta take out Nest. Gotta take out the Dengar. We still don't have our contract. But I guess that's fine. We'll just nuke them. I don't even think I got my contract, but whatever. We got them. So, basically got everyone down. I didn't have many teams left. This defense was rough, guys. It's a rough defense. And there are a few teams that I got kind of lucky against. Like this Inquisitor team didn't have all the stun cron nonsense. So, we got a little lucky there. But, I mean, yeah, they don't have a lead, and even though they can apply those irresistible debuffs from Seventh Sister, I mean, no lead, and there's only 3 of them, and Wampa is Wampa after all. He's gonna Wampa. He's gonna Wamp ya. Yeah, it was kind of nice to get a couple banners back, to be honest. And, okay, so we got through that, and frankly, I'm fairly proud of how we did on those squads. Like, it's a tough thing to do. Tough thing to figure out all those squads, and especially after a misstep against Kenobi, like you're kind of just it's just kind of over. And now look at this. Oh my gosh, we couldn't kill their IG. Man, fleet RNG is just, I don't know. It's frustrating. So we did end up getting the kill on IG like later. But I mean, it's almost too little too late. Like, I was surprised I even got a turn to be able to kill IG. So that was good, I guess. Now, pay attention to the turns on Executor here, guys. Because I did not do a good job with this. Okay, so we did the heal. That's great. And I think the thing that I missed was that there was a reinforcement here at some point. Oh, yeah, there was a reinforcement on Houndstooth. And then they did the heal. And then they did the explosion. And then apparently after this... So apparently all their cooldowns are reduced, and the Executor has the AoE, which I didn't. I thought that we were, when we counted, I thought that there was just, that he didn't have that yet. Anyways, okay, so we gotta use Malevolence here instead of Negotiator, because they've got Gauntlet, and I can use the Negotiator mirror match. I have the TIE Fighter, and, you know, so that should work. And then we'll just use Finalizer to finish off that Executor, but... I mean, Gauntlet builds are pretty rough for the Negotiator mirror match. Or, it's not a mirror match, but the Negotiator counter. But with Malevolence, I mean, it's decent. One noteworthy thing, though, guys, was their TIE Interceptor reinforced before I could even take a turn. Before I took a turn, they had their first reinforcement, which is a little bit bonkers. But I mean, this is a messy counter. I think that in general, like with the Gauntlet build, you can use Malevolence to take this out. Like, this is one of the reasons I really enjoy the current fleet build that I have on defense and offense, because the things I have on offense are so flexible. So we got that. Not the greatest banners. I mean, fleets are just such a... I can't wait for Profundity. Oh, okay, so... we miscounted it. I thought I would have sent in a burner, and I didn't. Didn't send in a burner, and then they killed the Echelon, and now we're probably just effed in the A, frankly, guys. I mean, we don't want Houndstooth to be taunting. I'm trying to pull ourselves out of the fire. They do the AoE with Slave 1. I'm just like sick to my stomach here. How did Slave 1 get the AoE right off the bat? He didn't even... What? How did he get that right away? He didn't have... You have to look at that. I apparently just don't understand. You guys, the comments will be full of things like, oh yeah, Xaereth, you need to get better. You need to learn this game, boy. Alright, so we're not clearing Executor, guys. Not gonna do it. After all that cool prevailing earlier. Alright, so people were saying we're not supposed to do this, but apparently I did it. So we take Y-Wing, we take Anakin's fighter, and then TIE Fighter pilot, of course. TIE Fighter pilot hits, so I decided to hit Ahsoka. I mean, I'm always experimenting this. I never know how to do it, but we landed the buff that I really wanted to. We got the buff immunity debuff on Anakin, which meant he can go into stealth. We would eventually just be able to take him out. But I mean, yeah, apparently the build is not supposed to be this. Apparently you're not supposed to take the Y-Wing as the start. You're supposed to take 5s, but I don't know. I've done this a couple times now, and it's worked real smooth. So, I don't know. It's hard to see what the failure is in this until it actually happens, and you're like, oh, that's what could have happened. So, okay, there it is. There it is. All right. And that's it, folks. That's I'm making this video because I have to go on a business trip, and my opponent hasn't attacked yet. You kind of assume they're gonna beat you, but at the same time, I mean, I've Rey in the back. I have Jedi Master Kenobi in the front. Lord Vader. I mean, he might struggle a little bit to clear me. I have a lot of good teams on defense, so we'll see. We will see how it goes. He may very well clear me, or maybe he'll get some bad fleet RNG as well. We kind of got bailed out by that in the first match this week. So let's go to my final thoughts, though, because they're super good. Oh, here we go. We're not doing transitions today, apparently, guys. All right, so finally, my final thoughts, guys. I'm proud of my ground play, frankly. Like, we have blunders, we have issues, but I don't think there was a much better way to handle that situation. Like, I wasn't confident in that Supreme Leader Kylo mirror match, and So I decided just not to go with it. Like, my modding didn't lend itself well to it, etc. And so I decided that wasn't really a good option. Like, that could have just resulted in total failure. And so being able to recognize that and then go the other direction and use a team with Jedi Master Luke that didn't ultimately work. There was a couple points that I could have played maybe a little bit better, and like the mace thing especially, not remembering that he would just get destroyed by Ahsoka or by Cat right away was a blunder for sure. But we took away the blunder, and then after that, I mean, I feel like I played pretty well after that. Like, I used good counters, punched up quite a bit in basically everything, and that Malgus team was really tough to get through. And my opponent only has 3 GLs to get through me. He also has General Skywalker, I suppose, but General Skywalker trying to get through trying to get through Malgus in GAC may be tough. I don't know. We'll find out. People haven't been having a lot of success. So, Ship RNG has been frustrating though, guys. I didn't show any videos from 3v3 the last week because I will actually show a few clips at the very least from that when we're trying to get ready for 3v3, doing that prep. But I had another Executor counter where I just didn't gain any turn meter on bigs and I just lost, and that's a pretty rare occasion. But like, you can't clear Executor without bigs actually getting turn meter. So just that RNG, man, it's frustrating. It's killing me. It's making me really sad. And so it makes me wonder, when is the Profundity coming out? Please, Profundity, please come soon. We all miss you and want you and desire you. I'm hoping it's this week, and if it's not, I will be sad. But I want Profundity because I want something. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be RNG aspects of it, but I just want more options. I want another fleet to be able to mess with this Executor, stupid triple attacker Executor lineup, because there's not a consistent way right now. And if I just have to flip a coin to see if I'm going to win a GAC match, I really feel a little frustrated by that. Like, Datacrons are one thing. I feel like I can control the situation more with Datacrons, but otherwise, I mean, you guys see it. You guys saw it. You guys understand. So, I'm going to let you go. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. In the comments below, I will post what my final score was. Alright, guys? I'll post the comment. I'll try to find some kind of spoiler. I don't know if I can do that from my phone anyways. I'll be on my business trip, like I said. But you guys can go to the comments and find the final results. Thank you all once again. Goodbye.